Hi everyone, welcome to bustinbranding.com. This is Jay from Art and Apps. Today I want to show you bustinbranding.com. This is an app game that I created. This game is available on the Android for your Android device on Google Play Store. Here on the website, you can take a look at this game. You can play the demo, which is available on the front page. And you can download this for your Android device on the Google Play Store, or you can play it on the browser. And this will take you here to itch.io. And maybe I'll just open this so I can show you run the game. And here's the demo game for Bustin' Brandon. You can see the rules here on how to play this game. Talks about the health bar. This is actually okay. So I guess before I kind of jump into showing you the game, what is Bustin' Brandon? Bustin' Brandon is uh, a satirical cartoon style boxing game where you can fight President Biden in a boxing match for uh, one round is the demo, and for the full game, if you go down here, you can um, learn more about the full game. You can fight Brandon for 17 rounds, and this is kind of a play on the uh, the saying, the phrase "Let's go, Brandon." So that's how this idea for the game was it's based off of. But it's in the App Store for it's under the category it's in. It's for sports boxing, and I try to get this game into Apple and Amazon, but I guess because due to the nature of the content for this game, they didn't allow it, so it's not actually allowed on Apple or Amazon. But this game was actually allowed on Google, so you can download and play the game there. I'll go ahead and go back to um, itch.io where you can play the demo for free, or like I said, you can also download the game for your Android device and play this game for free. It's on the Google Play Store. It's actually called Bustin' Brandon Lite, and that just means that that's for the free version. That's what I named it. And here you can kind of read through the rules, learn how to play the game, and then once you're done reading through the rules, you can go ahead and play. And then Brandon says, come on, man, fight me." You can press fight, and then you can start boxing him and start fighting with Brandon. Um, you use the combination of the strike and dodge buttons. You have hit points here, and you just keep fighting it out. And you want to make sure that you don't lose all your hit points. You want to make sure you're beating him up, and you can use the dodge button to kind of counter his punches. And if you get a good block, and you gain a little bit of HP back, so you can go back on the offense and start fighting back. So this is Bustin' Brandon. I created this game, and as I said before, um, I'm Jay from Art and Apps. If you're interested in learning more about my games and what I do, you can go to scroll down to the bottom, click on Art and Apps here. This is what I call my creative outlet for creating apps and games. It's artandapps.us, and you can read more about what I do here and see some more of the projects that I'm working on. Um, yep, feel free to visit artandapps.com to see more about. And I have a blog here. You can reference the blog and see, uh, read about updates or things that I've written about. Um, and I here I'll post and write anything from art to coding to entrepreneurship. But let's go back to bustinbranding.com, and here on the main page, you can, like I said, you can play the demo, or you can navigate to the full game and um, click on the Google Play Store button, and that takes you to the game. Here I have screenshots if you're interested in looking at those, or if you just want to play the demo. Some screenshots here you'll be able to see that are not in the demo. You can read a little bit more about the game. So let's go back to the website. Also, social media sites. So the first one is Telegram. I write on Tumblr about the game. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and obviously YouTube. And I'm on more than just these social media sites. But for now, I just listed these out on the web page. So you can visit me there and like and subscribe or whatever you choose to do for Bustin' Brandon if you're interested in this game. Um, Another cool thing about Bustin' Brandon is I created I'm working on an NFT art collection, so I'll take you. Let's click on that. And this game, it's if you've played it or if you want to play it, it's there's a little story to it. So if you play the game from start to finish, at the very end of the game, if you beat the game, there's a little ending that I created. So there's a little story, um, and what's really cool about this NFT art collection is that it gave me an opportunity to continue the story, and I write about that story here. And once I release the art collection and all the art pieces, you can kind of see the story unfold and continue on. And the visuals in the art pieces tell more of the story. And there's going to be, this is going to consist of 3 NFT art collections, and I write about them here. And it's all a continuation of all the events that unfold after the boxing match with Brandon. And that's the NFT art collection. Um, and the final thing I want to talk about is the blog. I'm I created a blog on bustinbrandon.com. So if you're interested in learning more about updates or news or just things that I'll be writing about regarding Bustin Brandon, you can visit the blog. So if you go to read more on the NFT art collection, it will take you to my article on the NFT art collection for Bustin Brandon. And here is I wrote all about the NFT art collection. You can learn more about it and more about the story on it. And um, I haven't released any of the art pieces just yet. I'm still working on some of it, but when I do, I will blog about it, and you can get a chance to learn more about it. And if you if you're interested, you can purchase art pieces and own a piece of the Bustin Brandon art NFT art collection. So let's go to the blog. I'll show you the blog. This is where I'll post updates. Um, Here's my latest post here. I did write some articles about the game and how we're on social media, how I'm posting the game art. So you can go on my social media sites for Bustin' Brandon and see the game art. And then here I wrote about the Bustin' Brandon game release. And you can click here and read this article. I write about the game and um, my ideas and my inspiration for the game and how the game is created, where I created it, what tool I used to create it, and you can click in here and read more about that. If you go back up, another cool thing that I'll be doing for bustinbrandon.com is the latest post I wrote about is I did a game review for this game called Headboxing. So it's a headboxing review. And what I'll be doing for bustinbrandon.com is I created this section of this website called Brandon's Game Reviews. So I'm going to be going on the Apple App Store just because I created all this. I created everything using my MacBook, and I'll be going on the App Store for my desktop and download free games, and I'll be doing game reviews. Um, just kind of, play around with some other games. My first one was for this headboxing game, just to kind of get an idea of, just to see, like, I created Bustin' Brandon. It's a boxing game, and I was curious as to what else is out there. I'm not totally into playing app games, but just because I created one, I started getting interested in. So I wanted to start doing this on the side and play a little bit of some app games and do some game reviews. So you can come here and read about that, and stay tuned if you're interested, because I'll play and review other games that are free on the App Store, and you can come here and learn more about it on the webpage. Or I'll be creating YouTube videos to show my game reviews for um, Brandon's game reviews. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you for visiting, um, taking a look, and having an interest in busandbrandon.com. If you're interested in learning more about what I'm doing here, like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.